Hi, everybody. I am early tonight. Woohoo! How often does that happen, right? Letting the stream catch up. There we go. Oh, and that little guy is in our view. Let's back him up there. We'll have to test that out and see if he's in the right spot. While I'm waiting for people to join, let's just do that so you're not having to wait on me when we actually get started. Yep, looks like that is going to work. Let's slide that over just a hair. All right, that's the stamp set we're going to be using, but let's stop the screen share for a minute. All right. Wow, I can't believe Brenda is on time and early. I missed you last week. I was severely ill. I have not been that sick, and I can't tell you how long. I canceled my shift at noon. It was actually lunchtime for me, as I sent my boss a message and said, I can't continue my shift the rest of the day. I'm canceling it. I'm going to bed. I was shaking so hard. I was so cold. Tuesday, I woke up, same thing. Still, like, I don't think my fever broke overnight. And then so cold, stayed wadded up in bed, tried to go to the couch for a little bit. And I was like, this ain't working. So back to bed. And then tried to sleep it off, take medicine to get the fever to go down, wouldn't budge. And then hubby convinced me to go to the doctor on Wednesday. Sure enough, positive for the big bid or Rona or COVID, whatever you want to call it. I had it. I was sick. So anyway, we're here tonight. I got my Paxlovid. I am feeling so much better. And we're going from there. So tonight, I'm going to share with you what I wanted to share last week, but was too sick to even let you know that I wasn't going to be on the screen. So we are going to make some little bitty thank you cards that I actually got to see one in action. I had the pleasure of meeting my friend Carol, who I had only met via Zoom. She lives in Florida, and she's in Baltimore part-time. She has family up there, so she goes back and forth. So when I got to go to the RID conference, my friend and I actually traveled and arrived a day early so we could get settled in, because the workshop started at 8:00 the next morning, and we didn't want to try to do all that. So we get there early enough for lunch, and my friend Carol says, let's meet for lunch so we can actually see each other before we see each other at Backstage in Las Vegas on the 24th. So we met for lunch, and that was a great visit. And so she has these little bitty cards that we're going to make tonight that she puts her tip in, or just leaves on the table for the server, or if she's out somewhere, hey, this is what I do. It's just a tiny sample. So I wanted to share that with you tonight. And so you can get the idea and make your own if you want to. So it's called a gum case card. So I'll have the dimensions that she shared with me, and we're going to use Taco Fiesta. We're going to make a card very similar to the one that she made. May not be the same exact colors, but we'll see how it goes from there. All right, let me share my screen. Since I had coronavirus last week, I could not do my craft fair that was at the Harley-Davidson place on Saturday, but I am well, and I am out of quarantine. Will be out of having to wear my mask when I'm going out by the 12th, which is Saturday. And that is going to be the Powell Station fair, something. They're doing all kinds of stuff. There's going to be the Travis Mann car show. There's going to be a cornhole tournament. There's going to be a dog show, going to be vendors set up. it'll be a great time. Last year, they said they had about 2,000 people come through. So vendors are usually in the grass between the Powell High School and the public playground where the water fountain is for the kids. So come out and see me Saturday. I promise I won't give you anything. I should be done carrying it by then. So, all right, enough jokes. Let's get to why you're here. Oh, let me do the reminder about the other things though. So the 12th is the craft fair. The 14th, every Monday night is alive. The 18th is actually card class this month. Instead of the 4th Friday, it's going to be on the 18th. So I did send that email out. If you want on my email list, let me know or click in the comments below. There's a link you can join the email list so that you don't get left out of what's going on. So all of that's happening. Then I'm going to backstage in Las Vegas. Thank you to all of my customers and my team who helped me earn this trip. It is in Las Vegas, the 24th, 25th, and 26th, and I'll be home on the 27th. And thankfully, my immune system is built up now, and hopefully I shouldn't bring anything else home. We'll keep our fingers crossed about that. I was looking at the calendar to make sure I wasn't forgetting anything. Oh, and then craft kits and sips on the Saturday is canceled. No, it is not. It's on the third Saturday. It's not canceled. We're keeping kits and sips. I should have printed out my calendar that I'm getting ready to put in my thank you cards. Let me glance at this one down here. I think it's all written on it. It is. So card class is on the 18th at 6:30. Kits and Sips is on the 19th at 11 at Panera. Team meeting is on the 15th. Then our Kits and Sips by Zoom is on the 22nd at 7:30. And there we have it. All right, so now let's make the little card. Share my screen. That one and that one. All right, there are the measurements. If you want to jot those down, we're going to use the Taco Fiesta. These cards are going to fit in this case. I do not know the dimensions. I have an empty one. Let's just measure it. The case itself looks like it's 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. So I will give you the closed measurements for the card in just a minute. So let's grab some, let's see. I'm going to use this one. Let's see what color that is. Crushed curry. And I'm sorry, we are going to use that'll work. Glorious gingham. It comes in a whole bunch of different colors. And we're going to use a red. Let's use Poppy Parade since I know I've got some little pieces of it. And we need some basic white. Oh, and I got some good size pieces of it, Scrappy. We'll lay it right there, see what we need when we get to it. All right, so our first cut is going to be, move that stuff out of the way so we can have some room to work. Paper trimmer is right here. And our card base is 5 1/2. by 4. I'm going to cut 2 of these. And then it is scored at 2 3/4. The scoring blade is the light gray. They do have those in the online exclusive. So if you need another scoring blade, hop over there and grab you one. Actually, they come in packs of 2. Let's fold that little guy. I'll make it tighter in a minute. All right. We are going to make this piece be a little smaller than that. So we're going to go 3 1/2. By 2 1/4. Yep. Put that other one. And then this is going to be 4. By 4. We're just going to make it be 1 1/2 inches wide. And then we'll eyeball it. Yeah. I'm cutting for 2. All right. And then I need some basic white scraps. This will work. And see how many we can get fit on there. We want the taco. Woohoo, I can probably stamp 2 tacos on each one of them. Not the pepper. And I want to say, not long time no taco. I would say spectacular or spectacular. And we're going to stamp holy guacamole, but we're going to leave off the it's your birthday. All right. We got some little pieces here we can use. That's the fun thing about leaving some of your white scraps on your desk. You can do all kinds of fun things with those little guys. Okay. And a little one for the taco. I cleaned my blocks the other day when I was helping a friend do his craft fair. So I feel like my blocks are pretty good. I need 3 tacos for each one. Let's start at the bottom. There's 2. I just figure I'll stamp them while I'm stamping. But we will only put together one actual card. I'll save the other one for when I'm not videoing. 3. And I'll clean that one in a minute. Perfect. Let's see if I can do it again. There we go. And then the one that says actually, I'll just cut it. You could mask it if you wanted to take the time to do that, or you can just cut it, which is what I'm going to do, is just cut it. All right. Those are out of the way. Go. Oh, that looks like it's going uphill. So let's trim it down a little bit. And while I'm doing this, let me tell you that Stampin' Up is offering up to 30% off on all kits this month. So if there's a kit in the online store that you love, it is on sale. And since I don't know what everyone loves or likes, I can't even tell you. And I do know that there is a new kit in the online exclusives. So hop on over there, find you something that you like, use the host code, and have fun. So let me cut out 3 of these for our card. These won't take long at all. Messy little tacos. And then we'll color them up a little bit. Baltimore was good. It was a work conference. Not much else to say about that. Except I brought back the present, right? So far, my hubby has not contracted it, nor the friends that I saw the day I came home. So I'm so thankful for that. I had COVID a long time ago, but it was at that time for me, it was like a bad sinus cold or a sinus infection, like I usually get with my allergies. So I just thought, oh, it's my allergies. By the time I got tested and verified that, yes, it was, I had worked all the way through the worst of it. So no lost work at that time, but buddy, it sure made up for it this time. See, that's fast. And then we'll lay these other 2 off to the side. That guy over there. You can do anything on any card. So if you don't have this stamp set and you've got flowers and you've got a thank you, there you go. If you've got the truck set and you've got a thank you, there you go. If you've got the ice cream, there you go. This is just a nice little thing to be able to leave on the table or hand to your server. That did good service. So let's set this. Oh, forgot to cut the spectacular. Let's cut this one up this way. And we're going to leave it that big. I'm going to put this holy guacamole over there. All right. Slide to the side. Come over here. We're going to layer this piece on the back. I just eyeball it, make it even on both sides. There you go. I'm going to use this print. So adhesive goes on the back of that. I had to move it over to my gel mat so I could get the adhesive rolling. Put this little guy right there. Isn't that going to be a cute card? Who doesn't like minis, right? Let me grab some dimensionals. There's those. There's some minis to go on the back of the other little guys. Let me figure out what color that is. And the one twist. Should have known that because that is her favorite color. And I don't have a marker for it. So we're going to use dark Parakeet Party. We're just going to color in the lettuce. I can't color it holding it up like that. I'm getting rid of the white edges. It bugs me. Sorry. There's one. Do the other one so I can hold them both up at the. Not at the same time, but pretty close. When I'm making multiples of anything, I do the same part of the project all the way through. So if I'm doing 20, I'll do the same thing 20 times. Then I'll move on to the next thing. It just seems to go faster. Of course, when you're making cards or when I'm making cards, I make one first, decide that I like it or not, scrap it and start over. And then I go back. But again, I do the same thing 20 times. And then move into the next part of it. All right, there's that. So here's our card. I'm looking at hers. Oh, it needs a face. Let's use this little, nope, that's a winky face. This little face. My teeny tiny block. Black ink. Like there's something missing on my tacos. There's that. And then Daffodil Delight. I'm gonna go a little softer and use Dark Lemon Lolly. Just to give the taco a little dimension. Actually, I think I'm gonna color the whole taco. That's a good taco color. I like that. Color him as dark or as light as you want. Him or her. That way you don't have stark white tacos. Who has white taco shells? There we go. And that gets rid of the white on the bottom of the taco shell. All righty. Thank you for watching. So now let's pop these little dudes on some dimensionals. I'm going to put 2 each just because I don't want them to fall off. So the first one is going to go right here. Second one is going to go kind of like that. And I told Carol, I said, I'm copying your design. She says, go for it. So I did. I changed it up just a tad because got to do that sometimes. I'm going to put a dimensional over here. I'm going to use the little ones. That'll hold that little guy on. And then this one can have a big one. Oh, it's too tall. Yep, I'll put a big one over here. You could cut that one down a little bit more if you want, but there we go. There we have it. Hi, I see somebody's joined, and let's put a white piece of paper in the side. And I did forget to cut that, and it needs to be 2.5 by 3.25. Perfect, 2.5. 3 3/4. I'm sorry, I didn't say that correct the first time. You could stamp on this piece before you put it inside. Or since I've kept you on a little longer, I'm just going to put it on the inside. This is where you would write your thank you and stick your money. So now let me grab that gum case. It's just an extra gum case. I had to buy one so I would have another one. Carol gave me this one. And see, it fits right in there. And it's got a little room to spare. But that makes such a cute little card. And you can probably put 5 or 6 in there, maybe 10, depending on how many dimensionals or not. Isn't that a cute little idea? So that you've got them with you. They're tucked in your bag, so they're not getting all bent. It's that gum case right there. So I think I'm going to sign off for now. If you have any questions, here are the dimensions again for the card base and the white piece. The stuff on top, you just do it however you want to. Card base is 4 by 5.5, and it's scored at 2 3/4. This white piece is 2.5 by 3 3/4. And you could actually use that for your top layer on top if you wanted to, and then decorate coming up from there, however you want. It is yours to do with what you want to do with it. All right, let me stop the screen share. Thank you so very much for watching tonight. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, and actually you can use this same design, just make it bigger on a bigger card. Go as little, mini, or as big as you want. So I hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good week. And maybe I'll see some of you on Saturday. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. Bye for now.